Hey everybody, I'm Lisa Rowberry, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my kitchen. I know things look a little bit different today because we are not in my filming room, in my Scentsy room. We are in my kitchen. You want to know why? Because you guys are going to do a dirty task with me today. I have been changing out my warmers lately and I have noticed that they are starting to get more and more stained. I clean my warmer dishes on a pretty regular basis. It's not based on like the amount of time or anything like that. It's just a matter of seeing if the stains are showing up or not. And in the fall and winter season, more specifically the fall season, you're gonna notice that your warmer dishes are getting more and more stained more frequently. And that's basically because of the different fragrance oils that are used in the Scentsy bars, or any wax melts that you're using. The fragrance oils, typically when there's more spice and things like that, typically the more of the oils that are used during the fall months, are more apt to actually stain your warmer dishes. And so I was seeing that some of my warmer dishes are starting to look pretty nasty. So I thought, okay, it is time to clean these out. And I figured, you know what? It's been a minute since we have cleaned our warmer dishes together. So just in case anyone is new here, hello and welcome. In case you're newer to Scentsy or new to warming just in general, and you're like, what? What is happening? What's wrong with my wax? Why is this happening? What's going on? Am I doing something wrong? Are my warmers on too long? And the answer is no. No to all of the above. Your warmers are not on too long. If it's a Scentsy warmer, you are good to leave them on 24/7. You don't have to turn them off after 3 hours or anything like that. You can leave them on 24/7. It's totally safe. Your Scentsy waxes are going to be okay, even if they are leaving stains and things like this. Even if you are opening up your clamshells, maybe it's an older bar and you're noticing that some of the fragrance oils are starting to separate and get what I like to call juicy. If they're starting to get juicy, it's okay. Like I have bars that are a couple of years old and they've gotten pretty juicy. I still warm them and they still warm just fine. And that's not the reason why these things are being stained. It's just a matter of what scent. It doesn't matter if the color of the wax is a darker color. In fact, what's kind of funny is that there is actually a little trick, and I have done this actually before on my channel. Gosh, has it been like a year or more? But the Scentsy Bar Black Raspberry Vanilla, which is a very, very dark purple wax, that's one of the tricks that you can actually get rid of the stains, which is so funny because it's such a dark color wax, and I don't know why that is, but if you have a super stained warmer dish and you warm some black raspberry vanilla, when you change out your wax the next time, your warmer dish is gonna look as good as new. It's crazy. I don't know why. I have no idea why it happens. I will either leave that video down below in the description, or I'll probably leave a card up here for you to check it out, because I had actually done like a little demo so you guys could see how it worked. But that's not something I use on a super regular basis. I do like black raspberry vanilla, but the vast majority of the time I'm warming other things, and there are some different ways that you can clean your warmer dishes. It's just a matter of doing it. So when you start to see these warmer dishes start to get stained and things, even your glass warmer dishes, I feel like the porcelain or the ceramic, you see a little bit more clearly, whereas the glass you don't see as well, but they are starting to stain, and it's more so like you can feel the stain when you are changing out your wax. You're like, this isn't as smooth as it used to be. And when you are seeing the glass warmer dish over the light, obviously you're gonna see some of that staining start to come through. But when you have a very opaque warmer dish like this one here, you are gonna see the stain a little bit easier. So there's a few different tricks that you can do. I personally am going to show you today just rubbing alcohol. This isn't anything super fancy. You can use counter clean. Counter clean works really great. You can use all-purpose cleaner, the Scentsy all-purpose cleaner. I have heard of people using the Mr. Clean Magic erasers. You can use that too. There's a number of different things you can do. I just personally, the rubbing alcohol works super, super fast for me. So that's why I really want to show you this route. But like I said, I mean, if you want to do something even not necessarily better, but enjoy it more than like using rubbing alcohol, use the black raspberry vanilla trick. It really does work. Check out the video. It's crazy. But anyways, figured this was a good opportunity to do this video in case maybe this is your first fall season with Scentsy or fall season melting wax, and you're wondering why the heck your warmer dishes are looking like this. It's totally normal. It's just a matter of the fragrance oils that are being used in those bars. What I was gonna say, because until my squirrel brain went off into left field somewhere, in terms of the color of the wax. So I know I just said black raspberry vanilla actually removes stains. Some of the lighter color waxes actually will leave stains really, really badly. Apple butter frosting, I know she's no longer with us, so sad, but apple butter frosting, super, super big stainer for whatever reason, and that's like a white cream color wax. Pumpkin roll, lighter color wax, leaves stains all the time. So it's not a matter of the color of the wax. It's just a matter of the fragrance oils that are being used, and it just happens, and it's totally okay. You're not doing anything wrong, but I will say it is super important to clean these dishes. It's not a matter of timing, but just when you see the stains, clean them up. So let's go ahead and clean these up. All right, now that we have fresh, clean, warmer dishes, we are ready for fresh wax in our warmers, friends. You will see they look brand new. I don't know how well my camera was picking up because it's kind of like a weird angle and weird lighting, but let me just show you the after here. They look brand spanking new, you guys. So good. Sometimes it'll take a little more elbow grease if the stain is really bad, but you can definitely get them up. Just keep working on it. If you need to let your dish soak a little bit in the either counter clean, all-purpose cleaner, rubbing alcohol, whatever you need to do, but having your warmer dishes nice and clean really does make a huge difference in the performance of your warmer with your wax, and it looks nicer, right? I know this is my warmer dish for the opulence, so I know it's kind of hard to see, but this one had some good staining on it too. Not even that I could see it, but more so like I could feel it. It wasn't as nice and slick and smooth anymore, but now it's nice and slick and smooth. So I am ready for fresh new wax. But before we go, I wanted to kind of say something since I am changing out my my warmers. This is just kind of another little tip. We should just call this a tip video, I guess. So I like to use cotton cleanups to change out my wax. Not every single time. Sometimes I will just turn my warmers on for the first time of the day, let the wax just somewhat start to heat up, and then I'll just kind of pop out the wax as almost like a disc almost, and then toss it that way. But if you use the cotton cleanups, which I do really, really enjoy, all they are is just big, ginormous cotton balls, essentially. If you use these, or if you use regular cotton balls or what have you, save them. If you save them, if you like to do little fire pits or bonfires or what have you, that is like my favorite thing to do in the fall months, is when it's a nice, crisp, cool evening and you've got a fire going in the backyard or camping or wherever. I love doing fires. I think they're fantastic. These are great fire starters. These are fantastic fire starters. So what I like to do is I just have this Ziploc bag with my cotton cleanups, my used cotton cleanups. So they've got my Scentsy wax in there. These work amazing as fire starters. So then you throw it in the fire, you get a little bit of some good smelling going on, and then boom, you're not wasting. You're actually using it and it's doing you some good. So there's that. All right, friends, I hope you found this helpful. I know this wasn't like a super exciting video, but in case anyone is struggling with stained warmer dishes, I hope you found this helpful. Like I said, it doesn't have to just be rubbing alcohol. It can be counter clean if you've got that laying around. You've got, if you've got all-purpose cleaner from Scentsy, that works great too. Magic erasers work great. Just find something to clean your warmer dishes, because nobody wants a dirty dish. All right, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like this type of content. If you're new, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, be sure to hit the notification bell. That way you stay up to date with all things Scentsy, and you might get some tips and tricks here along the way. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.